This is what a full day in Coachella looks like. The first timer, so I am going in softly. By this, I mean I didn't camp or anything like that. I stayed by with family who lived nearby the festival and got ready there. My uncle cooked us breakfast in the morning too, so that saved us a trip and some monies. After breakfast, we drove to the festival grounds. My mom put this nail set together for me. It's so pretty. We were not completely going in blind since we were being guided by a Coachella veteran. Shout out Christina for showing us around. We would have been so lost. The path to the festival was lined up with the posters of Coachella's past lineups. It was like a museum. Neutrogena provided these sunscreen stations and a mirror check. Before anything, we stopped at the campsite. I got myself some Chick-fil-A, but I already ate, so we just chilled out, hydrated, and planned out the artists that we were going to see. Before leaving the campsite, I did want to check out the activations that the campsite offered. First up was the Gemini booth. They offered us some cold water, and then we took some pictures in their photo booth. Our photos turned out looking crazy. And I got some pina coladas in the slushy booth. Then I discovered the arts and crafts tent. What? I didn't know that this was a thing. I love arts and crafts. They had glue guns, sewing machines, laces, fabrics. I can make a whole outfit out of this. Next to that was the Get Ready With Me with Medicube. I got some freebies there. And now we actually go into the festival and enter the influencer ranked lobbies. I took my pictures in front of the iconic Ferris wheel. First Coachella fit. Raul had his first Luffy encounter of the day. I saw this tower thing in a lot of Coachella videos, so we had to take a picture for the memories. It was hot out, but luckily there were cooling stations everywhere. One of them being the Heineken booth, where they handed us some cold drinks. This was a shaded place to cool off, and it was away from the crowd, but also had their own music and stage going on. We took so many breaks, and the day was supposed to be just starting. As for the other activations, we went by the Miniverse booth. It's a company that sells miniature versions of collectibles, and there was a cute photo booth where we can be a giant stepping over the festival. Next was the Always booth. I left my mark there, and it was a good AC break. Plus, they were giving out deodorant. Our first performance was with Beanie, an 8-member Filipino group. We watched them make history as the first Filipino act to perform at Coachella. It's crazy to see the Sampaguita flower on blown up and represented on the stage. And they also spoke in Tagalog, introducing themselves. Love to see our culture being represented here in such a huge festival. Next, I visited the party in my living room. It was a site that mimics a 90s style house party, which already I love the concept. It was high energy and played hip hop and R&B. I had to emote on the dance floor. Luffy was popular in this house. Next to that activation was the Yuma tent. I am so glad I brought these earplugs in because I felt the bass shaking the ground and I wasn't even in the tent yet. I love that there was some type of AC, and for some reason, even if there was a billion people in this tent, I had the best signal here. Also, heavy on the earplugs, you will need them. We got here in the right time because the line looked like it actually doubled. The sun was setting, and this meant that it was time to take off my sun protective gear and shed into my night skin. I brought a cup of noodles, and while that was cooking, I did my outfit change. I wore my Skut King sweater. Just kidding, it's Soul King. Because I feel like Brooks performed in many festivals and found it fitting to wear his merch. This is my dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Cup of noodles, Takis, and a hot dog. And now we have entered Coachella at night. Ferris wheel looks so pretty lit up. We got into the festival and went straight to the Sahara stage. We could already hear Cat's Eye singing from a distance, so we had to get a move on. Although we were late to the show, we found a spot that was not too bad of a view and still got to be part of the crowd and have a good look at the girls perform.